Hello. Some pretty unsettled weather in the forecast for much of Europe over the next few days. We've got quite a complex area of low pressure developing in the Mediterranean at the moment. That's bringing some brisk winds and some heavy downpours to the likes of Sicily, much of Italy, as well as Croatia, Greece and into Turkey as well. Further west, weather fronts moving in from the Atlantic. Some heavy rain and snow across the Pyrenees. But let's start off in the southeast Mediterranean. Could be some flooding problems for southern Turkey towards Cyprus with the heavy downpours of rain, mountain snow and some gusty winds at times too. Things are looking quieter further south across Portugal and Spain. 19 degrees there in Gibraltar, a fine day to come. But heavy rain and mountain snow for the Pyrenees. There could be about 1.5 meters of fresh snow by the end of Monday. A lot of dry weather through central parts of Europe up towards Scandinavia too. Quite cold air moving for Scandinavia towards Eastern Europe, and there could be some lingering mist and fog patches across parts of Poland and Germany too, but we're keeping those downpours just drifting their way across southeastern parts of the Mediterranean, particularly for Greece and for Turkey as well. Very unsettled there. Bit of rain to come in London on Tuesday, but things looking dry for Paris, Madrid and for Rome. Temperatures dipping down a bit across Western Europe over the next few days. Meanwhile, it'll be turning a little bit milder for Berlin. Very cold for Moscow and Kiev, and rain eventually clears from Athens. Bye-bye. Hello. Some fairly showery and unsettled weather in store for the Middle East over the next few days. We'll take a more detailed look at the Middle East in just a moment, but first off to Africa. And we've got low pressure in the Mediterranean. That's spilling in some heavy showers that are going to linger near northern parts of Algeria, Tunisia, Libya and Egypt as well. Still relatively cool for the time of year across parts of North Africa, Egypt, for instance, towards Niger and Chad too. Warmer further south down towards Kenya and Uganda, with some heavy showers for Botswana, northern Mozambique and Madagascar. A cooler spell of weather for Cape Town, but then we're going to be seeing those temperatures lifting up once again through the second half of this coming week. Bit of rain around here on Tuesday. Johannesburg sees the rain arriving from around the middle of the week. It is looking hot and dry for Khartoum, with those temperatures up into the high 30s through the course of this week. Sunshine and scattered heavy showers in store for Lusaka. Now let's take a look at the unsettled weather moving across the Middle East. And for the Levant, we've got showers not far away. There are going to be some breezy winds around some of those showers as they move their way into Syria, for instance, and some heavy showers too developing across central Saudi Arabia. It's also looking warmer than it has been for the likes of Riyadh towards Abu Dhabi as well. Light winds across this zone, and actually over the next few days it is going to turn a little bit hotter. We've got some showers moving their way through, but temperatures on the up for Muscat, Dubai and Riyadh. Bit of showery rain for Kuwait on Thursday. Bye-bye. Hello. We've seen recent very heavy rain and mountain snow across parts of Afghanistan, Pakistan and northern India, with avalanches, flooding problems as well. That system is now weakening, so an improved picture here towards the northwest, but still a few showers working their way southwards and eastwards across central parts of India over the next few days. Meanwhile, in the Bay of Bengal, some heavy rain developing, which will move into Sri Lanka at times. Some heavy showers and some thunderstorms in the forecast for Colombo. Moving our way further northwest into Central Asia, and colder air is now moving in across Kazakhstan, with temperatures in Nur Sultan topping at around -9 degrees, turning a little bit cooler too for Tashkent, at least for a time, before milder air works in once again. So a quieter spell of weather for Afghanistan and Pakistan. Still a lot of lying snowfall here after the severe weather we had to end the week. Heading further south, a little bit cooler than average down towards Mumbai. Some sunshine for much of the west coast, but 1 or 2 light showers for Kerala. And we could catch 1 or 2 in Mali too. But for Sri Lanka, heavier downpours of rain and thunderstorms. A few showers moving up towards Odisha and West Bengal as well. For Mumbai, it's been relatively cool, but those temperatures will be edging up a little bit over the next few days. Colombo keeping the outbreaks of heavy showery rain and thunderstorms at times as well. For Tashkent, after the colder spell of weather, it turns milder again through the coming week. It should be staying dry for New Delhi. Bye-bye. Hello. After Sunday's fairly hazardous weather across parts of North America, Monday will be a little bit quieter. We've had this cold front you can see on the satellite image sweeping south, bringing heavy rain, some freezing rain and snow on the northern edge of that as well. But as that clears off into the Atlantic and high pressure builds behind it, we're seeing very cold air spilling out of northern Canada down towards the Midwest and into the eastern states as well. So things turning much, much colder for eastern Canada and for eastern parts of the US, but crucially drier after Sunday's very heavy rain. Meanwhile, still very unsettled for the Pacific Northwest and parts of British Columbia. The next system working in here, some snowfall across parts of Alaska and British Columbia once again. It's looking a little bit drier further south down towards southern parts of Oregon and much of California as well. A little bit cooler than it has been for the likes of Las Vegas and Los Angeles, but those temperatures will be creeping up a little bit over the next couple of days, but it's remaining unsettled for Vancouver and for Seattle. Milder, but more outbreaks of rain and some snow to come for the mountains. Meanwhile, heading towards the east, a cold day for Montreal and New York, and some quite heavy lake effect snow around the Great Lakes as well. Dry, cold, but sunny down towards Alabama and Georgia, and we've got that frontal system pushing down towards Florida, bringing some heavy showers. So showers in Miami, some thunderstorms, and turning colder, much, much colder for New York and for Montreal. Bye-bye. Hello. The weather is set to turn much more unsettled across Central America, with some heavy showers working across the Gulf of Mexico. We'll look at Central America in just a moment. First off, South America, and we have had a lot of heavy rain and flooding problems over recent days across southern and southeastern Brazil. This line of heavy downpours is really quite slow moving, so it's going to stick with us for the next few days at least. More heavy rain to come for flood-affected regions of Bahia State, also Minas Gerais and Rio de Janeiro State too. Further north, it's looking a little bit drier for parts of Colombia, Venezuela, towards Suriname as well, but some heavy downpours through central Brazil, through the Amazon basin, and certainly, once again, down towards the southeast. Drier to the south of that, and temperatures really on the rise for Uruguay, much of Argentina as well. Towards Patagonia, still fairly breezy with weather fronts moving through at times. So more heavy rain for Rio de Janeiro and some thunderstorms for the next few days. It does thankfully look a little bit drier from about Thursday onwards, but temperatures really on the rise. We could see 40 Celsius in Buenos Aires later in the week. Some heavy downpours moving across the Gulf of Mexico. So around the Bay of Campeche in central Mexico, we're set to see some heavy showers, some of them moving close to Mexico City. But the Yucatan Peninsula and also for Guatemala, Nicaragua and Honduras, more showers and some heavy showers across parts of Cuba too. So fairly unsettled picture through this week for Havana. Should stay mostly dry for Kingston, San Salvador and San Jose. Bye-bye. Hello there. A couple of tropical cyclones to keep our eyes on. One in between Fiji and Vanuatu, which is going to bring some big waves but should remain out at sea. Another tropical cyclone, Tiffany, moving to the Cape York Peninsula. We'll look at that in a moment. But first off, for Japan, it's looking like a window of drier weather through the day on Monday, a little bit quieter, before things turn more unsettled with rain and mountain snow from midweek onwards. Colder conditions are moving in across eastern China. Hong Kong just 16 degrees or so, a bit of patchy rain for the southeast of China too. Dry with lots of sunshine for much of Vietnam, Cambodia and Thailand, but then we're back into the heavy showers across central parts of Indonesia. Now here's the outlook, and in Osaka the wet weather arrives for Tuesday and then it turns a little bit colder once again. Temperatures dipping down too for Seoul as we head through the course of this week, but there will be some sunshine despite those low temperatures. Now here is Cyclone Tiffany making landfall on the Cape York Peninsula by Tuesday. That's bringing some very heavy flooding rainfall. Winds initially gusting as high as about 130 kilometres an hour, but they should be easing. That will then push towards the Gulf of Carpentaria and on into northern parts of Northern Territory through the week as well. Some scattered showers for parts of New South Wales and across to New Zealand. A few showers for the southern parts of the South Island, but a good deal of dry and settled weather with high pressure in charge. Things turning a little bit cooler in Wellington through this week. More showers to come for Sydney and for Melbourne too. Bye-bye.